And finally tonight, a classic case of not judging a book by its cover. Librarians in Leeds found what looked like an unassuming photo album tucked away on a shelf. But it was actually a record of the Antarctic mission to rescue Captain Scott. And it shed whole new light on that daring rescue, as Chris Dawkes reports.
Here it is.
Incredible.
So this is what I found on the shelves in our strong room.
A unique gateway into British history. In 1901, Robert Falcon Scott, later known as Scott of the Antarctic, led his first expedition into Antarctica. When his ship Discovery ran into trouble the following year, it was rescued by another brave crew, the story of which has now been brought to life thanks to a 21st century discovery at the Leeds Central Library.
It's a photograph album that documents the journey of the relief ship The Morning to Captain Robert Falcon Scott's expedition. It just really captures the camaraderie of the crew, the wildlife they discovered, and the whole journey really.
Well, it was whilst conducting an audit here in the vaults beneath the Leeds Central Library that Rhiann stumbled across this unassuming book on the shelves. It was the spine that really caught her attention, and when she opened the book, well, she discovered a more than century-old time capsule.
This is real history. This means something to us, and you can almost feel it and touch it.
Adam Fowler is the great-grandson of Alfred Cheetham, who was a crew member on board The Morning in 1902.
We've lived with the story of his exploits from the beginning of the last century, so to discover this is part of our history.
Just how this book ended up in Leeds is itself a voyage into the unknown. Scott's story, of course, ended after his second expedition reached the South Pole. We now know a bit more about his first trip to the snow-covered depths of the Earth, thanks to these photographs, frozen in time for over 100 years. Chris Dawkes, ITV News, Leeds.